friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about gelatos. Now these little pencils in a plastic cover are really very handy, and they come in all sorts of colors. The texture is creamy, be it in blue shades or red shades or in all rainbow shades. What I like most about them is actually that they are mess free. As you can see, they have this plastic surrounding here and you just slide them out. And basically that's what I love. Now let's show you how the creamy texture works. I'm just doodling around here a little bit, going in circles, taking two of my beloved coral color tones and take a water brush and go over it. So the first is actually add water. And as you can see, the texture comes out very nice and creamy. I just love that on backgrounds. And as you can see, no matter which color you take, it's just always nice and creamy. Let's try the blue one. Again, look at that. Isn't that a creamy texture? And then just a few splatters, just like you would do with ink, but the texture is slightly different. It's just creamy and nice. Second, you can stencil with it. So when you use a stencil, there's two ways how to do it. First, I'm showing you the obvious way. Let's take this nice lime green. Just put a little bit of color on your glass mat, dilute it with a little bit of water, take your ink blending tool and ink blend through it. And as you can see, it's very easy. And then I'm taking another darker green shade, diluting it, and ink blending it in. As you can see, it's very, very easy. Even easier than with ink blended colors, I find. And look at that. You've got a two-tone shade. Now, next possibility to use the stencil is just taking the gelato and spreading it right onto or through the stencil. And now, take that aside, take water again, swish it around, and then after a while, you take your paper towel and just basically what you do is you rub it in. And then in a minute you will see what the texture is like. It's actually a little more raised than the first technique. Still very nice and creamy, but a little raised, which I love. Now, coming on to the next technique, we're talking about stamping. Use a stamp with your gelatos. Now, that's also an interesting thing, which I like to do very much, and it comes in two different ways that you can do it. First of all, I suggest just spread the gelato on top of the clear stamp. Put it down, and here you go. You have a very crisp image, as you'll see in a minute. The second option is spray water on it, and then put it down on your surface. And that is a little creamier. Let's see the difference. So the first one is crisp and clean, and the second is creamier. So whatever you like, you can do it. And let's show you some two-tone stamping. As it works, two colors, cover the stamp, put it down as is. That's a crisp one, as you can see. And spray a little bit on it, water, and that's the second one. So both images, we have the creamy one and we have the crisp one. Whatever you like, very versatile. Next one is black stamping on the creamy background. And that's what is one of my favorites because it just elevates the background so much. Now, here is an example of what I did. So I choose a warm toned rainbow kind of diagonal design for my layout by using the July SAT sampler. And what was in there is I decided to use the LDRS Creative stamp set and papers. For the title, I used the blending technique with the gelatos, and I think it gives this nice and creamy, very soft texture, which I love so much. Now, I will show you a few close-ups of the techniques we just learned, and I hope to see you again soon on my channel for more inspiration. Don't forget to follow. Thank you very much, and bye for now.